And actually, it's funny, at the beginning of this year,
Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Kevin E. West.
The first four that I'm going to do are the obvious ones for this business. But the last three are the most important. Actors are only in control of what they do and their art. That's it. First sin is lust. Because why wouldn't it be? Concern yourself with the effort, and the result will take care of itself. If we'd wanted applause, we would have joined the circus. How much applause is in the audition room? Except for when you leave. Everything I'm talking to you about today, you guys, I have struggled with, and some of it I struggle with to this day, and always will. But struggling with something does not mean that it gets to wag the dog. That's what this conversation's about. How much do these 7 sins wag your butt as opposed to you having healthy control over it? Nowhere in these 7 sins is the word fear, but it's in every single one of them. And I actually don't mean the word fear. I actually mean F period, E period, A period, R period. False evidence, appearing, reading. If you want to solve the lust part of Hollywood, and I, again, don't know who I'm talking to, but if you've only been here a couple of years, or you've been here, but you never really, guys, you have to decide you're all in. And I'm not talking about breathing with a headshot in Los Angeles. Thank you. That's 130,000 people-ish within 50 miles of here. When you write down the word pursuit, and if I followed your butt with a camera, what would I see you do? No one gave us any infrastructure when we were younger to try to work around this or to start from a place of not falling into this. So guys, it's not that shocking that you get out to a place like Los Angeles, and it happens to all of us, so I'll cop to it when you just finally get out of your car and go, yeah, I'm here. It is like, bring it. And the next thing you know, it's bring it. And then it's bring it. And then it's good. The biggest thing we do for gluttony is we say yes to everything. So we just start doing this. And what happens is when you have no foundation or premise and no guidance before you start, guys, you won't even realize 5 years will have gone by and you don't even know that you're still doing that. And it's hard to stop. Just because something's possible doesn't make it a good idea. Hollywood is exactly the same as it was way back in the day. But do you know the main thing that's different? I don't even care about global economy. I don't care about Disney. I don't care about distribution channels. I don't care about Netflix. And I don't care about what Google and YouTube are doing next. I don't care. The number one thing, no question, hands down, that is 1,000,000,000% different than the day that I moved here is the ability to record something. I don't care that you have an idea. That's great, but everybody has one. I care about the execution of it. I don't care how long you've been in LA. You're still a product. And by the way, guys, everybody sitting in this room is a perfectly fine type. Do yourselves a favor. If you get nothing out of today, walk the hell out of here and write down, I'm a perfectly fine type. Because there's somebody working in Hollywood that looks just like you every day. If you have made the decision, because I'm going to go back to 3 things, guys. The decision to make money at this means that you have to look at yourself as a piece of property for sale. My philosophy is, was, and always has been, and maybe John or Billy will speak to this in some way later, is I just want to be one of the last 3 people that we're talking about. When you go home today, take 20 minutes or 30 minutes while you're watching CNN or ESPN or the Food Network or channel, whatever it is you watch, and sit down and actually write out how many legitimate professionals in this city are willing to consider you. That should be your Bible for the rest of the pursuit of the business of show business, is that you increase that once a month. Because that's how actors come at people. And you don't even have to come at them physically. It's the way we talk. It's like, hi. Want to dance? Okay, she should just call the police. Call the police. And the problem is, we don't know we're doing it. And by the way, excellent in the presence of a casting director that you just met is about 17 seconds. How do you lose weight? Anybody here ever lost a fair amount of weight? Did you do it by eating one huge pizza a day and not eating anything else for 24 hours? Yes or no? 4 or 5 meals a day, right? Little ones. Plus exercise, plus changing what actually the meals are made of, right? Constant, every day, right? That's how you pursue a career. This business only occurs for us in one of 3 ways. That's it. Has never been different, will never be different. Number 1, use professional stranger audition platforms to take your training into that environment all the time. Learn how to say no and get better at that damn environment. You know, Kevin? He goes, there are a lot of bad actors in Los Angeles. He said, but there are a lot of good ones. And he said, if you can't come in this room and do what I need you to do, he said, there are 50 people who can. He didn't say 500, and he didn't say 5,000, but he did say 50. And how many do they need? One. Stop trying to attack the entire industry, you guys, because of actor noise and being envious of what somebody next to you thinks they're doing, or is trying to pretend to you that they're doing. I'm in the room reading with the producer people in the room, like everybody there to go yes or no is in the room. I'm literally walking out of the room, and the guy goes, oh, hey, listen, don't cut your hair. We'll do that on set. Oh, okay. I guess we'll do that on set. Home front is not on my resume. Hey, did they call yet? Because they were going to cut my hair on set. Which I oddly took as an indication they were hiring me. I know, that seems silly, but true story. Why don't you be more prideful about what your master contact list looks like? Master contact list, by definition of Kevin E. West, is someone that has either seen your work, here's the easy part, or that you at least met in person. For the reason I discussed earlier about the value of meeting somebody in person in this business as a walking, talking piece of property for sale. That is your only Bible, you guys, in this business. Who's on your master contact list?
Tomorrow is the most important thing in life. It comes to us each night at midnight very clean. It's perfect when it places itself in our hands and hopes we learn something from yesterday. When tomorrow comes for you, I hope that something from today sticks with you that helps. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin E. West.